Hey girl, hey! What's up? How's it going? Hey, love bugs. These glasses are kind of, they got stuffs on them. Girl, bye. They got all kinds of little like water spots on them, almost like something splashed on them, which is a possibility. Around here, that is a possibility. That's better. Hey Sharina, hey Wanda, hey Baker's Girl, hey Teresa, hey Linda, hey Tina. I went to Walmart yesterday. I didn't find anything. I was gonna get some Monsteras yesterday, and when I was there, and I changed my mind at the last minute. I didn't get them. Oh, girl, it is cold here too. Probably not as cold as you are there, but it is cold here nonetheless. Our snow event, it rolled through and it snowed, but it didn't really stick very long, and it melted, and it was just a little bit of cold, and that was kind of the gist of it. It snowed on and off up until about lunchtime-ish, though. It was pretty to see. Hey, girl, hey! What's going on? Girl, she loved that sit and spin. What's up, Jennifer? Hey, K-Bear. Hey, Tanya. Toy May, how are ya? Hey, Pam. Pam, thanks for the gift. Hey, Gail. Hey, Randy. Hey, Peggy. Hey, Brian. Ooh, Nikki, keep that out of there with you, girl. Hey, Brian. Ooh, Nikki, keep that out of there with you, girl. Hey, Sherry and April and Lulu and M. Hey, Tammy. Let me see what we're at right now, temp-wise. We are holding at 20 degrees. 20 degrees. 20. 20, 20. 20, 20. Alright, let me brew me some coffee. Ooh, I had to get some more water in my machine up here. I am too, girl. I am so ready for spring. Hey, Mama Mary, how are you? Hey, JJ, how's it going? We hanging in and out and on and all that other good stuff. Ooh, bright girl. We are at a balmy 20 degrees. We've seen some robins. I've had robins outside my windows on and off for the past like week or two. So I was like, oh yay, spring. And then we got this mess today. But hopefully this will be the last of it. Because I'm ready to get in my yard. Do you hear me? Hey, Moxie Melanie. We made it through Wednesday, baby. Hump day. So I'm having issue posting videos this afternoon. I don't know why. Like, one will post, and then I can't get 3 to post. And so I finally gave up on the other ones. At least I got one of them to post. Hey, girl, hey! Oh, girl, another day in paradise. Another day in paradise. We have made it through. We have made it through. Hanging in, hanging out, holding on. Hey, girl, hey! Girl, now, Miss Regina, keep that 2 degrees to yourself. I ain't interested. Hey, Melody, how's it going? Good to see ya. Ooh, Miss Lizzie, keep that crud. I don't know what Huxley had the past, 24 hours, but he was yuck. He was fine when we went to Walmart yesterday, but I could tell, throughout the day, he was just really whiny. And while we were at Walmart, he was very clingy and whiny and just wanted to kind of lay around and just wasn't his normal self. Thanks, Melanie! Cynthia, thanks for your 2-month subscription, love. And then he started upchucking yesterday afternoon, and it didn't stop on up into the night last night. So that's what I was tied up with last night. So Daddy kept Rue in our bedroom, and I stayed with Huxley in the back playroom on the couch. Oh, Kathy, absolutely, love. How's it going? Mama Jane, thanks for the heart, me. Kayla, he's fine now. So I don't know. It just I ain't mad at it neither now. Do I go live during the day? Very rarely do you see me live during the day. I'm too busy with the kids and stuff during the day to really do much of that. And I have other work like housework and my own yard work and yard work throughout the community and house cleaning throughout the community and all that. So I'm thinking it was the bug. Po thing. Po baby. Let me get my coffee. The good thing is, he's obviously better this evening. He ate this afternoon, ate at lunchtime, ate again at dinner time, snacked again this evening, has kept everything down, has had plenty of fluids, not dehydrated. So, I'm like, okay. As long as nobody else in the house winds up with it, I'm happy. Rue a couple weeks back was kind of like that for about 24 hours. But then she wound up with that cold stuff. So I figured it was just part of that. Which I guess it could be, you know. Who knows? Thanks, Cynthia! Look, if there is one thing I can tolerate is most sicknesses except the upchuck kind. When we get to that one kind of, I can handle it and tolerate it. But I no lie, sometimes I'm over there in the corner going, you know what I mean? It's okay. It's okay. And you're turning your head and you're patting the back at the same time. It's kind of like you're trying to be that good friend that you've gone out drinking with. You're trying to be the good friend and hold the hair. And you're like, I'm going to hold your hair from back here. Back here. And then poor Huxley, all he wants to do is just cuddle and be held and coddled. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, you're covered in it. Wait, let me clean you up first. Oh, Peggy, thank you. Girl, the whole school closed down for 3 days? That's some stuff. Because of the Noro stuff? Girl, I hope not. Thank you, Cynthia. Hey, girl, hey. TKD Mom, how are you, love? Hey, girl, hey. TKD Mom, how are you, love? So needless to say, last night, I stayed on the couch all night long in the playroom. That was not. And it was like up and down, because he'd be fine and then he'd whine and whimper. And he'd have to come crawl on top of me. And then he'd finally doze off. And he'd slide down and kind of go over here and he'd be knocked out. So I'd get up and I'd move. And I'd move and be no more, I'd get settled on the other side of the couch so that I could still be in arm's reach, but not, be comfortable. You know what I mean? Try to rest a little bit. I would no more get comfortable, and he'd be back up again. I was like, so then this afternoon at lunchtime, everybody had lunch, and him and Daddy went back there on the couch and sat down, and me and Rue crawled up in the floor in here on the beanbag chair in front of the fireplace because I was cold and I couldn't get warm. Crawled in front of the fireplace, and we both went to sleep on the beanbag. Now, that ain't the most comfortable place to sleep, but doggone it, it was a nap, and it was nice. And my body said it didn't care. Cheers! Cheers! Oh, Scorpio love, I hope you're loving it. 14 out, 18s. That's ridiculous, girl. Cheers, baby. Cheers. Cecilia Freeman. How are you, love? Good to see you. Hey, Lori Lynn. Lori Lynn, did you get my message? I emailed you back. Tag, you're it. It's not letting me find your little thingy on there. Your little handle. Whoo, Lord have mercy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Alright, let me get my water going here so I can start my double boiler. Because I'm going to do my double boiler and melt my chocolate bars down. So let me tell you what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to do 2 cheesecakes. Now that I've got the hang of them and I want other people within the community to kind of try some too, you know what I mean? I'm going to make 2. One of them's going to be cookies and cream. One of them's going to be the chocolate one like I did the last time because that chocolate one is spot on. Thanks for the bubble gum. All right.
Los Angeles, 2021. A friendly neighbor appears out of nowhere and promises to make.
Back that down.
Let's not forget that David Bloom was a professional.
I'm gonna put my bowl up there, and I'm gonna do the cookies and cream one first, and then I'm gonna do the chocolate one in the individual things. So, I got the big one. Hey girl, hey! Hey Mama Gail, how are you, love? Good to see you. Thanks for being here tonight. The white chocolate one turned out good. The Reese one kind of dried out a little bit. I think with that one, because of the peanut butter, you would be better off to add a little bit more yogurt to it. So I think the next time I try that one, I'll do a little more yogurt in it. How's it going, loves? Now the white chocolate one was really good. It would have been better if we would have done a swirled compote in it or something. It was still good, but it would have given it more flavor. It was a little just bland. It was still good, but it was bland. Hey Lee, doing good. Hope your day was good. Logan, Daddy actually found this recipe on the Book of Aces, and that's how we came to trying it. Hey girl, hey! Look, this hair, let me tell you, I had my hair cut, 3 weeks ago? 2-3 weeks ago now? It's been a couple weeks. I've got grow out on it now. But whenever she does it, I get her to cut it really, really close to start. Because I don't go but once every 8 to 9 weeks to get it done. So, it has to last me a little while. But thank you. I'm trying to break this one up a little bit so I can get it melted. Holly, you'll have to email me, love. I can't look at it during the live. But if you send me an email, I can follow up on it. A lot of the prize winnings did not go out until this week on Monday. So you're probably one that's in the batch that's on the way. I only ship once a week. What's up? Ooh, Gina. Girl. I hate you driving overnight. Be careful, baby. It's dark and wet and cold. Hey, love bugs. Hey, grandmas. Cast iron cooking in Texas. How are ya? Yeah, Monday was President's Day also, so even though I dropped them, that means they didn't move until Tuesday. You know what I mean? So, that'll do it to you. Hello in Mississippi. We did not, Kim's Crazy Town Farm, we did not get a lot of snow. It was like a nice dusting this morning, but it was not anything like, it wasn't horrible. Not as bad as we got it last time. And it melted pretty much. You know what I mean? In no time. Hello in Tennessee. So, we are, how old are me and my other half? We are 29, and Holden. I am 44. I'll be 45 in November. And my husband is 40.
Oh, my friend Daniel, he's having a rough time.
Hey, girl, hey!
One cruise in rough stages in his life as of right now. And I don't know if there's a song that you can play for him.
So a song about
Exactly. We all 29 and Holden.
Yeah, on the nose on uniform.
Uh,
Actually, care for him. But I like it. And my friendship, yeah.
Who's calling the shots in the back?
What's up?
Oh, it's my friend James. Yeah.
I thought I was hearing an echo.
Yeah, there kind of is an echo.
All right.
We are melting our chocolate bar with a double boiler tonight to get started. So here's the thing. It's colder here where we're at because of where we're at. Like located between the two mountain ranges. And we're down in the valley between the two mountain ranges. So it's like colder here anyways. Then we're like right below Blowing Rock. So it's even colder because of how far up in elevation we are. So, you know. What's up? Let me get, I gotta get me another mixing bowl. Actually, you know what? I don't have to. Because I could just crack the eggs and the yogurt and all into that bowl, mix it up, and do it from there. I'm literally trying. Pam, thank you. I'll take it, girl. I'll take it. I like it when I get carded, too. I love to go to the gas station and be like, I'm going to go in here and buy this adult beverage. And they're like, can I see your ID? I'm like, yes, you can. Cheers. Oh, somebody must have asked what I do during the day. I chase kids. And take care of a house and landscape and clean and, you know, whatever the day has in store for me. All right, come on, candy bar. Melt, melt, melt. Candy bar. Melt, melt, melt. have another one because I didn't know if the 3 would be enough. So I have another just in case. So Huxley is better tonight than he was last night and yesterday. He was like just whiny yesterday morning, and I knew, like, you know how the mama in you just knows something's wrong with the baby? That's how I was. Like, I knew something was up, but I didn't know what was up. And because he's nonverbal and he does not communicate with me, he can't tell me what's going on. So he laid down and he's just laying down and just kind of looking around, and then he laid down and like he was going to doze off, and that is not him. Like, he don't do that. And he actually went to sleep, and I was like, something's up. So when he woke up and he got up and he come through here and he was whiny and he sat in his chair for a snack and he had less than 2 bites, and I heard from over here that, and I was like, huh, we got a sick one, and through the living room, and he everywhere. And it started and it did not stop until late into the night last night. So I was like, oh. And then it was just kind of one of those, he was just whiny and you could just tell he didn't feel good. His tummy was hurting, and he's not one that you can easily administer medicine to. So it's not like you can give him something for his tummy because he's not going to take it, or he's going to fight you and spit it up. So it's like, ain't but so much you can do. You just kind of got to get through the night. It was a long night. Debbie West, you would go 300 degrees, and I would check it at like 20 to 30 minutes. You know what I mean? And then you just kind of do your toothpick check throughout. He had not eaten anything except for his normal little breakfast of a Pop-Tart and his normal snack at Wally World, which was his puffs, his veggie puffs. And he eat a bag and a half. So it's not like, which is normal. It's normally a bag and a half to 2 bags. Because they're little bags. For him especially. So I don't know. I really don't. And then this afternoon, he's fine. It was like a good 24 hours. Because by lunchtime today, he was still kind of He took another nap, he got up, and he was fine. So I don't know. So on the double boiler, just so you know, if you're just joining, this is the cookies and cream chocolate bar. There are 3 of the really large ones. These are the 7.3 ounce ones. It might have been some kind of little stomach bug or something. There's no telling. There really isn't, We don't really go out much. Our only trip out is Wally World and the post office, and they don't even get out at the post office. I pull up to the door, and the girl meets me at the door. Like, she knows my vehicle. So, like, I don't even go in. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. 24 hours, we never ran any fever or anything like that. So, maybe it was a little bug. Maybe it was just something that just didn't settle with his stomach right. Who knows? But, see, here's the thing, too. 3 days ago, he got into my potted plant over there and was eating the dirt out of my potted plant. So, for 2 days, he kind of had the poop-poops. And then the poop-poops stopped, and we were good. And then he had the up-chuck. So, I don't know. There is no telling. There's nothing in that plant right there is old as Methuselah. There's nothing in it but dirt and tea bags, so tea grounds. Because that's how I replenish my dirt, is with tea grounds. So, if anything, he's been eating a bunch of tea grounds. So maybe the tea grounds messed his tummy up. Because like I said, we're not really out to be, you know what I mean, to really be out in anywhere where we would catch anything per se. And I'm one of those ones that still cleans the buggy handles down and all that stuff when we go in. You know? So. T Gates, right? Well, I mean, what you gonna do? I mean, Deb, it's life. Randy, my husband and I have been together for 13 years. We've been married for 11. We just celebrated our 11-year wedding anniversary in July. Hello in Canada. Hey, Leanne, how are you? Jess, how's it going, babes? Good to see you. Honey, I had to Lysol out. And that pillowcase that he was sleeping on is going in the washing machine. Got this. Hanging in, hanging out, hanging on. We got it. We gonna make it. I feel like that's a good 2 cups of chocolate right there. I just wanted to soften down a little bit more before I start adding my other ingredients, and I'll pull it off that double boiler. Hey, Beth. Hey, Amanda. Lynn and Amanda Hoy. Girl, I caught both of you. Hey, Cindy. Leanne, my friend in Canada. I love you. I mean it. I appreciate you dropping in. Thanks for being here. I hope you're staying warm. I hope you're staying safe. We're on the same side. I love you. I mean it. What's up? That is Rufus. Her TV should not have gone off. She's probably just pitching a fit because she don't want to be in her bed. So I got a call today already from the school district, and it was one of the teachers with the early development program, and she was like, I just want to touch base with you so we can get to speaking as far as a classroom and an initial meeting would be concerned. And so I called her back and left her a message right after she called me because my phone never rang. So that's the only downside to being up here. Sometimes the phones ring and sometimes they don't. Nonetheless, I told her, I called her back and I said, hey, call me back. Lisa, so Daddy didn't start talking. My mother-in-law says that he didn't start talking till he was 4.5, almost 5. So Huxley may just be a little delayed in that aspect. And he's trying, but we're trying to get him the additional help that he needs too, just in case. Because they do feel like he may be on the spectrum somewhere. And we want to make sure that he's got all the help that he needs. So we have signed him up through an early childhood development program that'll see him up until time to go to school. And it'll help us get to that point where we're ready. You know what I mean? So yes, own it, baby. Court, love you, mean it. Appreciate you being here. All right, let me show you how we're gonna do this. So we have the melted candy bar in the bowl. Okay, we got an egg. We need 4. And we need Greek yogurt. Hey girl, hey Erica, what's up? How are you, love? Gina, this is what we call the retirement cheesecake. Alright, so let's do this. I want to put my yogurt in first. I need 2 cups of yogurt because I use 2 cups of chocolate. So it's like a cup of chocolate if you're going to do a single batch. A cup of chocolate, a cup of yogurt, and 4 eggs. So I need 8 eggs. Crap. I got to go get my other eggs. I just reminded myself I got to have more. Because I doubled it. So it is going to be tough with him going to school for me. But we don't have an option because he needs the additional speech therapy and stuff. And that's the only way he's going to be able to get it. So, what you going to do? I got to go grab me some more eggs because I don't have enough. Let me take my little carton and go out here and get me some. Out of my stash in the other refrigerator. You got them on lockdown these days. They have the lock and key. Hold up, wait a minute. Since I'm doing that though, we're gonna set that there so it stays warm. Hold up 1 minute. That's what I got as a 60 count for like $19 at Wally World. Alright. I went and got me some more eggs. Make sure this is good and still workable here. Hey girl, hey! So when I bought my 60 count, it's been a hot minute. It was right before the eggs went up again. But I paid $19 for the 60 count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I still didn't get enough eggs. Spoil rotten. How are you, love? Good to see you. Girl, bye. How'd I still go out there and not come back with enough eggs? I wasn't thinking when I counted, I guess. Lord have mercy. All right. Now I need 2 cups of yogurt. Greek yogurt. Now let me tell you, I used, remember when we did this last week, if you were here last week, these are air fryer cheesecakes. It's just 3 ingredients. It's Greek yogurt, your choice of chocolate bar, and egg. That's all you gotta have. Now, that being said, when I did this last week, I thought I had regular yogurt that I was in the process of using. Come to find out, it was vanilla yogurt. So I don't know if that made a difference in how good that cheesecake came out. But doggone it, we're going to go back with the vanilla again. Because I used the plain, and though it was good, I felt like it was not as sweet as the vanilla was. So, it's a mock cheesecake, so... And I'm trying to remember. I think this one was a little more than 2 cups, this container. Because I know what the front of the container says, but it ain't never what's actually in there. I don't care what they say. I measure my stuff out. Nope. Nope. Try that with somebody else, girl. Bye. Alright, so that's 1 cup, because this is a half cup. Half cup measuring cup. But it tastes just like cheesecake. Identical to cheesecake. It is hard to believe it is not cheesecake. Leave her a little heavier. Alright. So there's our 2 cups of yogurt. Now, this has those little cookie pieces in it. Since this has those little cookie pieces in it, and like the peanut butter dried it out a little bit, I'm a little worried that it may dry out just a smidge. So I'm going to add another dollop of, you know what I mean? Because I don't want it to dry out. I can't have a dried out cheesecake. Alright, now we're going to mix these together right nicely. Marry and incorporate them right nicely together. Let's get my little whisk. Where's she at? There she is. Hey girl, hey, how's it going?
That's what I want this show to be, a safe haven. If you would like to help us.
So tonight I'm doing the Oreos, the cookies and cream candy bar. Is the candy bar that I'm using. Because those other cheesecakes that I made, they're gone. I would venture to say it will work in the traditional oven just as well. This was just one that happened to pop up as an air fryer recipe. And so I wanted to try it out to see how it worked and how it turned out. And it does turn out really good. So, but by all means, 300 degrees in a conventional oven should work just as fine. Or just as well, you know. I'm just marrying my ingredients here. Hey girl, hey, how's it going? I love you, I mean it. I appreciate you being here. Making sure I get all that chocolate from the sides of the bowl incorporated into the mix here. So see, this one has those cookie pieces in it. This one's going to be good. No, because the jury's still out whether you gave food poisoning or not. If Gunkle Nene is still with us in the morning, then we can say you didn't give anybody food poisoning. Hey girl, hey! Alright. Let me get my paper out for this one. Jessica White, thank you, love. I appreciate you being here. Hey, Cynthia, thanks for the follow. All right, springform pan on. Make sure you pay for it. You got your little piece of parchment paper down in that thing. All right. So, mix into the pan. When we went to the store the other day originally to make them last week, and we were looking at the different flavor candy bars, yada, 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 Daddy mentioned this one. And he said, but since we're doing a white chocolate, let's just not, because that's basically white chocolate again. And I was like, okay, cool beans. So that's the reason we didn't do it last week. But this time when I went back to the store, I was like, I might as well get them. Yes, that is Rufus. Being Rufus tonight. Yes, make sure if I don't see or answer your question and you've asked it, sometimes my mods catch them too. This is just a crustless cheesecake. The idea is that it's not as fattening. You're not using cream cheese. You're using Greek yogurt. You're using egg and you're using a candy bar. Your sugar comes in from the candy bar. So, there we go. 300 degrees. And we're going to run this one. We went running for 45 minutes is what we went last time. And I'm thinking that's where we're going to be again. When you double the recipe, it takes a little bit longer. All right. Time. I'm coming back over there. Hang tight. Doggone it. I turned the wrong knob and it messed me up. All right. First one is running. She is mad because she's got to be in her bed. So last night she didn't have to sleep in her bed. The reason she didn't have to sleep in her bed last night was because she went to lay down with Daddy while I was dealing with Huxley being sick. That being said, she thinks that tonight she's going to get to do the same thing, and that's not going to happen. 300 degrees for 30 minutes if you do a single batch. Single batch meaning 1 cup of chocolate bar, 1 cup of Greek yogurt, and 4 eggs. If you're doing a double batch like I just did, which is 2 cups of chocolate bar, 2 cups of Greek yogurt, plus a little because of the cookie in this one, and 8 eggs, then you're going to have to cook it for about 40-45 minutes in order to get it where you need it to be to set. What? Oh, and you got to have water in the bottom of your thing. I got to put my water in the bottom. A vat of water in the bottom of your air fryer. So I use these 2 little bowls right here, and I put my water in it. And I set them in the bottom. Now, if you're doing it in the oven, if you set a pan in the bottom of your oven with water in it, we'll do the same thing. Honey, fake tears, baby. Those are fake tears. In there, she's crying. There ain't no tears either. I bet you money. I bet you money. Thanks for the joy bean. That is all. I just want attention, and I want you to come get me out of my bed and let me come down here where everything is going on. Because I would rather be down there than up here in my bed. That is all that is. Afraid she's going to miss something. All right, let me slide this one back into the air fryer. I'm really excited to see this one come out with the little cookie pieces. I am. I'm really excited to see this one come out. So the Reese cup one, listen, if you're going to do the Reese cup one, add a little more yogurt to it, and I'll tell you why. The peanut butter, whenever it solidifies again, dries it out a little bit. So if you don't add a little bit more yogurt to it, the consistency is going to be off. Is it still good? Yes, it's still good. We ate ours still. But the consistency's off just a smidge. Nana Sue, yes, absolutely. So the reason I use the candy bars is that's like the additional sugar content for us. But by all means. So my husband and I had a surrogate for our youngest two. And then our older children, we have 3 older children. They are mine from my, I tried to be straight marriage. So I have a 21, 22, and 27-year-old, and then 2 grandboys that are 6 and 8. So, so Karen, 300 degrees for 30 minutes if you do a single batch, 45-ish minutes if you do a double batch. I mean, Samantha, I mean, it is what it is, you know. At least I wasn't the only one that was confused. We both was. Hey, Miss Stefan. Yes, in fact, my 21 and 22-year-old are both part of the LGBTQIA plus community as well. My son and his husband live in Beaufort, South Carolina. My son-in-law is a sergeant in the Marines, and then my daughter and her soon-to-be daughter-in-law eventually live in Georgia. Those 2 are biologically mine. The 27-year-old I raised from 2.5. So Debbie, if you did the sugar-free yogurt, the sugar-free Greek yogurt, or I think there's a sugar-free or a low sugar or something like that, and then you the Lily sugar-free bars, candy bars would work. It's gonna cost you an arm and a leg to make it, but it's well worth it. What's up? Nanette. Hey, girl. Hey, from South Kakalaki. This is my home stomping ground, girl. Grew up in Columbia area. Northeast Columbia. Oh, baby, I'm so glad you got your magnets. Nikki Marie, yes, honey. Yes, Rachel, the Lily's chocolate chips, I've done those, and the peanut butter chips, those work. I love those. They melt really well. What's up? So let me tell you the story about the butter. This is funny. So, remember I told you I was out of butter, and I never run out of butter. Something was wrong. I got to the store yesterday, bought my butter, and got back here and opened the drawer, the vegetable drawer on the left-hand side, and there was my butter. That is Rue mad because she don't want to go to bed, and it's bedtime. That's all that is. Mad girl. New Year 817. Thank you, love. The cups I have on the counter. Oh, these. I got these from the Wally World. You buy them individually. They're little ramekins. Now, oh, thanks for the cat claw. These were passed down from somebody within the community. These are old. These are old. These have they have little lids too. These little Crocs. These are everything. I had 4 of them. I still technically have the 4th one, but the handle is broke on it. So I don't really bring them out that much. But they work great for doing these little cheesecakes in. Hey girl, hi! Hippie Mama. So I used to have one of the big, like, terrine style ones like that. I don't know what happened to it. French onion soup in those. Girl, yes. The French dip juice in those. Yes. Yes, 1000%. Hey girl, hey! So in total, we have 5 kids and 2 grandkids. Only 2 kids still live at home. All of our older kids are grown and doing their own lives and own things. But our kids are 2, 4, 21, 22, 27. And then the grandboys are 6 and 8. Jamie, thanks for the joy bean. So the air fryer that I have is the Elite Gourmet one. And it was a pass me down. Somebody was getting rid of it in the community, and I was like, I'll take it. She stopped crying. It's not really crying. That is an attention cry. So if you were to go up there, there are no tears, and she's thanks for the coffee. There are no tears, and she will be standing at the side of the crib going, ah, ah. That's all it is. It's an attention cry. Drama girl. Mary Jane, yes, drama. She's a drama queen. Diva. Sharon, thank you for the joy bean. Tammy, I saw that. Hey girl, hey. But we love her. Do I have a good recipe for French onion soup? It has been a hot minute since I made any, but I know I have a recipe somewhere for it. I don't think I put it in my... Let's see if I put it in my actual soup edition of my cookbook. I may have, and just don't remember doing it. Let's see. Because I have a soups edition of my cookbook. That's volume 4. Let's see. Borscht, broccoli soup, Brunswick cabbage soup, cheese soup, chicken chowder, chicken taco soup, clam chowder, creamed artichoke soup, easy chicken Thai soup, easy minestrone soup, French onion soup, page 2. Yes, it is in my soups edition. You're welcome. There you go. HotMessFami.com, volume 4. How about that? Oh, Gail, get some rest, love. So, Rue sleeps in a, she has a crib tent, because she is still in a crib. She's not in the big girl bed yet. So she has a crib tent. So there's no getting out of the crib. Plus, her room she has a gate to the doorway of her room, too, so she can't get out of her room even if she got out of the crib. So, come on, guys. Tap, tap, tap. Share, share, share. Hey, girl. You know, you got to be, you know that, remember that TV show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Yeah, I am. No, we have, so even though we're in a tiny home, our tiny home's been added on to quite a few times. So we're 1,100 square foot. In all technicality, if you count both loft spaces as bedrooms and counted the playroom, which is technically a bedroom as well, as bedrooms, we have 5 bedrooms, a living room, a dining kitchen, and a bathroom. So, yeah, they have their own bedrooms. Oh, Tracy! What's his name? Dobermans are sweet to an extent. As long as they know who you are. I used to put our dogs in clothes all the time. Janine, there is a tour pinned on my page. Second video. Janine, there is a tour pinned on my page. Second video. But thanks for the goat. Hey, Kendra. Hey, Sandra. We got a little bit of snow this morning, and then it turned to rain. Thanks for the Tom hug. Oh, I got a puzzle piece. Our live is not active enough. We haven't made enough likes and shares. Girl, I'm ready for spring to get here too. We slacking on our likes and shares tonight. Hey girl, hey! I love sourdough. Have I made sourdough? No. So tonight I'm working on cheesecakes. Cheesecakes. So they're mock cheesecakes, actually. Because you use Greek yogurt, you use egg, and a candy bar. That's it. That's it. That's all you use. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Jax. Hey, Jax. What's up, Jax? Oh, sweet boy. Jax. Jax. I'm talking to Tracy's Doberman. His name is Jax. 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 I hope he's like going crazy all over the bed. Alright. Double boil. We're going to melt this other chocolate bar and get this one ready to go. I knew he would. Hey girl, hey! Thanks for the naughty chicken. Naughty chicken. Brandy and Sandy. Hey girl, hey. Hey girl, hey. Hey girls, hey. Love you guys. Thank y'all for being here. Hey Susie and Wilkesboro. Hey Andrea. Hey Emily. Thanks for the lightning bolt. Dana, you can melt the candy bar in the microwave. I do the double boiler just because I get an even melt a lot quicker. But you could do it in the microwave as long as you get it melted down. My husband, Daddy, he's laying in the bed down here in our bedroom. Chilling. Oh, look, I love my doggies now. I miss the dogs our dogs to an extent. I don't miss the additional cleanup and all that. I don't. What's up, Real? So now I'm working on the chocolate one. Now this is just the extra creamy milk chocolate symphony bar that I'm using for this one. I like the way that one came out last time. It was actually my favorite. What's up, Monica in Kentucky? I try to be. Rhonda, did you like the cobbler? Yes, honey. I love an easy cobbler. Oh, thank you, thank you. Who did that? Mama B, thanks for the follow. Peanut, thank you for the gift. I am working on, remember that, all right, if you weren't here last week, I made cheesecakes on live. Now, the way you make these cheesecakes is yogurt, is Greek yogurt, your choice of candy bar, and egg. That's all you gotta have. So, I'm doing them again because we ate all the ones that I made last week. We were testing the waters, you know what I mean? Make sure we got it right. So, now that I know I got the recipe right, I am making some that I can share with some of the neighbors as well. Now, am I sharing a lot of it? No, because I'm keeping some of it for myself. Because it's good, I promise you. Favorite thing to make for dinner? I love to make my fritters. The chicken or turkey fritters. I love the fritters because they can be used like on a sandwich. They can be used on over rice. They can be used. There's multiple facets of using them. You know, just with a side, eat them as is, and they're easy to make. And if you make the batch, so if you make the batter batch up, like the raw chicken. And all the flour and all that, mix that all together. You can freeze that in small enough Ziploc baggy portions to just break it out of the freezer and make you a couple here or there throughout the week as needed. Or make you a bunch of them and then freeze your sides. Your extras, I mean. So you want to have at least a cup worth of chocolate to a cup of yogurt and 4 eggs. I double the batch. So it's 8 eggs, 2 cups of yogurt, and 2 cups of melted chocolate. So Lala, let me tell you what happened about the chicken salad. I was going to make the chicken salad on live last night. That was the plan. Then Huxley got sick and I didn't get to do my live because I was going to do the chicken salad and the cheesecake, okay? Well, that being said, because I didn't do that last night because Huxley's sick and all that. Today at lunch, I heated up that chicken and I ate the chicken. So it got to eat, but yeah, I didn't make that out of it. My gray. This is called my Tina. This is called my Oh, did you send me the paint markers, Tina? Was it you that sent me the paint markers? Somebody sent me paint markers. They showed up in my P.O. box. FYI. I wore my sweats today. I stayed in all gray today. So whoever sent me these, thank you. It was Tina. I thought it was you. I can't wait to use these. I'm going to use them on my rocks. I am using an air fryer, and so 300 degrees for 30 minutes for a single batch. For a double batch, 300 degrees for about 45 minutes, give or take. Mary, you're going to love that rotisserie chicken seasoning. It's really good. So it depends on the size candy bar you get. So the first time that I made these, I got the candy bar that was only like that wide. Only that big, okay? I found the giant ones this time when I went. So if you use the ones that are the smaller size, not the giant, you're going to take like 4 candy bars to make 2 cups of chocolate. If you use these bigger ones, it only takes about 3. Oh, Peanut, love you, mean it. I appreciate you being here. I'm glad you enjoy it. Yes. So, like Linda said, thanks for the flower bouquet. Like Linda said, whenever you're doing your cheesecakes, you got to put a vat of water in there with your cheesecake in order for your cheesecake to rise and do what it's supposed to do. So, make sure you've got, if you're doing it in the regular oven where you can put a pan of water up under the cheesecake, if you are doing it in there, I've got, that is a 9-inch springform, yes, that I'm using. I've got 2 little glass condiment bowls, basically, that I put water in and put them up under in the air fryer because they're small and they fit up in there perfectly. Destiny, thanks for sharing the live, love. I appreciate you. So it's hard to, hold on, let me show you. Let me unhook this. I have to unhook to move because, you know, I'm in a tiny house. All right, so here's my little air fryer. Let me drop this down. Hey, Corey, how's it going? Let me bring you down to size here. So, I have my cheesecakes in here. And up under there, it's really hard to see. It's really hard to see. Up under there, there's 2 little glass bowls, and they each have water in them. And then my cheesecake's in there doing its thing. Big wheels rolling, yes. Hey, girl, hey. Shell, that rotisserie chicken seasoning is by McCormick.
Make space on your calendar and make space in your heart. Find a link at Delilah.com.
Thanks for the donut, Blondie. And the tiny diny. I love that air fryer. So that air fryer is an air fryer and convection oven all in one. And it, girl, I love it. Like, it does all kinds of good stuff. Thanks, Robin. Thanks, Gail. So this is set for the air fryer. So this air fryer is an air fryer and convection oven. So when you cut it on, it air fries. It convection cooks. Hey, Renee. Thanks for joining. Zenio Mom Unplugged, thanks for following. Do you add water with everything or just cheesecake? No. So the water goes in the dishes up under the cheesecake. They sit under the bottom. And that's just to provide moisture in the oven so that the cheesecakes rise and get fluffy like they're supposed to. Renee, for a few, 9:15-ish. That one is by Elite Gourmet Sherry. Oh, yes. My chocolate. Chocolate. I was saying, I thought I had one of these out. I did.
Please help me understand this from Lindsay. Lindsay, I will have my words for you coming up in just a moment. You're listening to the line.
I love this. The chocolate one, honestly, was my favorite, I think. Which, I love chocolate, period. Period. A toaster oven, convection oven would work well. Yes, I think so too, Karen. Yes, Sunshine, you still need the water, regardless of where you bake it. The water is instrumental to making the cheesecake do what it's supposed to do. So you have to have the water. Yes. I am doing another cheesecake. So I wanted to perfect the recipe, which I have now done. And now I am making one that I could share.
Okay, business leaders, are you here to
Now, one of my favorite chocolates to eat is Symphony chocolate. And that's why I was like, I think the Symphony would do good. And I must say, I am thoroughly pleased with the Symphony chocolate. The way it turned out. Alright. Next batch is melted. Hey girl, hey! What's going on? How you doing? Yes, just like you would for bread pudding or custard. Absolutely. My phone is sticking to the screen. I gotta go get me some more eggs, girl. We're gonna leave her sitting right there to chill. Let me go get me some more eggs. I'll be back in just a minute. I need 3 more eggs, or 2 more eggs. Hold up.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you fly. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Run a business and not thinking about podcasting? Think again. More Americans listen to podcasts than ad-supported streaming music from Spotify and Pandora. And as the #1 podcaster, iHeart's twice as large as the next 2 combined. So whatever your customers are into, true crime, sports, comedy, culture, they'll hear your message. Plus, only iHeart can extend your message to audiences across broadcast radio. And all this reach means everything. Just think about the universal marketing formula. The number of consumers who hear your message times the response rate equals the results. Now let's get those results growing for you. Think podcasting can help your business?
All right, I'm back. Had to go refill my little tray here. Literally, Rue just said, I'm back. Okay, is bread pudding hard to make? So see, it's hard for me to answer questions like that. Let me explain to you why. I have been cooking and baking since I was 14 years old for a family of 5. And you always cook for 6 or more because you always had somebody extra at the table. So that being said, I don't find it hard to do once you've done it a time or two. The first time that I did it, it did not turn out the best. Nonetheless, practice makes perfect. Chocolate. That's good. 300. That's good. 300. Hey girl, hey! Promoted to grandma. Thanks for joining. Congratulations on your promotion. Officially little Colby, thanks for joining. Oh, Peanut, have a great evening. Come back to see us again. We're live 6 nights a week, Monday through Saturday normally, unless somebody gets sick or something like that, like last night. So, for the most part, we're here. I do a replay of my live on the tube of you 6 nights a week as well. So, you can catch those at 6 p.m. dropping each evening, something new. The cheesecakes from last week dropped today and tomorrow, so. 300 on the oven, yes.
Open your free iHeart app and search Once
I feel like I'm about to sneeze. I feel it coming. Hey! I knew it was coming. I just had to get it to come out. It was stuck. Thank you. Alright, so I got my chocolate melted. I went and got me some more eggs. So let's crack us some eggs into this chocolate. We're going to need 8 for this one as well, because this is another double. So there's 2, 3. Thank you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey girl, hey! Hey Tamalicious, how are you, love? Hey Cindy in Michigan. We are making mock cheesecake. Now this is a double batch. Alright, we need 2 cups of yogurt. I am using vanilla Greek yogurt. You can use the plain. I'm using the vanilla because the vanilla seemed to kind of like give a little extra impact boost on the flavoring. And I'm here for it. Basically, that's a half a cup left in that container. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't overdoing it. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So we're going to scrape off the rest of this in here. And then I'm going to get my other container out. I ain't letting that go to waste. Hey girl, hey! Country girl, thanks for the follow. If you're here, your family, welcome to the family. Love you, mean it. Hey girl, hey! Open up the next container. Container. Hey, baby. How you doing? Oh. It's been a decent hump day. Hump day. Josh Lewis, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Hump day. Josh Lewis, how's it going? Thanks for joining. This is not in any cookbook that I have. This recipe Daddy found on the Book of Faces, and we did it, like we made the recipe for the first time last week, and I've tweaked it and changed the thing here, 2 or there. You know what I mean? What candy bar we use, how much yogurt you got to use for certain candy bars compared to others. You know, and we've kind of perfected it, so now we're making another. Actually, we're making 2. I'm doing a cookies and cream one. That one's in the air fryer right now. And then I'm going to do this chocolate one. Now, this chocolate one will be in individual cups because I don't have another springform pan. I just have the one. So, alright, so that makes a cup of yogurt. We got to do 2 cups. It makes a cup and a little bit, but nonetheless. Alright, that's another half cup. Alright, one more again. Like this, like so. Alright. Alright. a deep dish pie, like a deep dish pie dish, if you got one, should work just fine. With the springform pan, I'm able to like unclick the springform, and it's like a free-floating cheesecake. That's why I did it the springform. But you're not required to by any means. Renee, girl, we're kind of the same. It's cold and wet and nasty here. Leanne Akins, welcome back, babe. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Come on, guys. Tap, tap, tap. Share, share, share. I sure do, Granny Lulu. This is the Yumpty one. The Yumpty container. She's all gone. Now we just got to mix this up. Incorporate the chocolate and the eggs and the Greek yogurt to a nice, smooth consistency. And then we're going to separate it off into these. The chocolate ones will be individual ones. So I'll do these into my ramekins that I have stacked back here on my counter. I got ramekins, and then I got those Crocs. Oh, y'all, stay safe, stay warm, stay dry. I know a lot of my peeps up in the Kentucky area are dealing with that old messy flood and all that's been going through there. I feel you. I sympathize with you 1000% as we are still recovering ourselves from flooding back in September when that storm come through. So I feel you 100%. And I love you. I mean it. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. All of my cookbooks and tumblers and coffee mugs available at my website, Hot Mess Fami. My name here, hotmessfami.com. And the cookbooks are actually available in a bundle deal as well, too. You can get all 4 in a bundle along with 2 coffee mugs at random. Or you can buy them individually. If you do the bundle set, it does give you a 15 to 20% discount on each copy. Oh, Crystal, prayers, hugs, and loves, my sweet friend. So tonight I am working on cheesecakes again. And I say again because we did this last week. But I wanted to kind of perfect it before I went to sharing it. You know what I mean? I ain't about to put a bad foot forward and share in the community and it be yuck. You know? So. Hey Andrew, how's it going? Good to see you this evening. Alright, I have a feeling I need one more, but we're going to see. I'm going to start pouring this off into these and go from there. And I fill them about halfway so that they don't over flow when they're cooking. So these turn out like little personals, basically. Woo! I almost overfilled that one. Yeah, I gotta have another. I'm probably gonna have 2 more actually. Hey girl, hey! Let's see here. All right. Let's see if this one will do it. Nope. All right. Hold that thought. I have one more glass ramekin over here I can use. We'll put a little bit more in this one. There's not enough to make a whole one, so I'll just go back and kind of top these off a little more. All right. There we go. Now I have the chocolate one set up. Thanks for the bracelet, Zennial Mom. So I am making air fryer cheesecakes. Look, had I run out of bowls, I might have had to use some coffee cups. I do kind of feel like it grows a little bit more each time too. Hold on, I'm getting rid of my eggshells over here because I need to put this egg carton up. That left me with 3 eggs in this for tomorrow morning. Hey, loves! So, Tiffany, the whole idea is to cut back on the crust and the extra fat and all that other good stuff. Oh, Misty, we were just talking about that, love. Prayers, hugs, and love to you and yours. Oh, love you, Randy. Thanks for being here. Eggshells are perfect for the garden, and for composting too. Paper crane, thanks Nancy for the paper crane. Huxley's feeling better by this evening. It was a good 24 hours, but we're finally through it. I was like, ugh. No, with it being the cheesecake, it scrapes right off with your spoon when you cook. When it's done. All of my merch, D, is available at hotmessfami.com. It's my name here, hotmessfami.com. I have 4 cookbooks, technically 5 if you include the dessert edition. But the dessert edition of my cookbook is the desserts from volume 1 and 2 combined. Just desserts. So, if you get volume 1 and 2, you technically have the desserts. Now, if you just want to get it just because you want to have them all, then by all means. Hey girl, hey Mary Nan, how are you, love? Thanks, Nancy. Thank you, Zennial Mom. Let me check this other cheesecake real quick. Nope, no need for the non-stick spray. Let it go just another minute or 2 and we'll be able to pull her out and let her start her chill process. Ooh, espresso chocolate. That would be good. What's up? The girl that Rue up there laughing at her TV. Oh, Leanne, yes, honey. I was just literally about to grab a sip. Oh. So, Nikki, the only thing that you need for these cheesecakes. So, Nikki, the only thing that you need for these cheesecakes, choice of chocolate bar, whatever kind you like. You need 2 cups of it melted. So, if you get these big giant bars, it takes 3 of them. If you get the one that's this big, it's going to take 4 of them. Okay? Your choice. Melt them down. Once you have melted them down, for a single batch, you add 1 cup of chocolate to 1 cup of yogurt. For a double batch, 2 cups of chocolate to 2 cups of yogurt. To fill that 9-inch pan that I am doing right now, that is a double batch. Okay? So, 2 cups of chocolate, 2 cups of Greek yogurt, and 8 eggs. It is 4 per batch. So, 8 eggs for the double batch. 4 eggs for the single batch. And literally, you mix them together, boo, and throw it in the air fryer, 300 degrees for 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how big your batch is. If it's double batch, you need 45. Single batch, 30 minutes. All done. That's it. That's it. And you have cheesecake. OMG. I want her to run for about 5 more minutes. This one looks fantastic. And then I'm going to pop the little ones in. Ooh, wait till you see this. I do all of my shopping at the Wally World. If the Wally World ain't got it, I ain't going to get it. That is the closest store to me to shop from. It is a one-stop shop for me. It's got the bad publicity that it's got, but a lot of places do, and a lot of people do, and I still conversate with them people and still go to them places too. So. You do what you gotta do, baby. Look, these cheesecakes are like crazy. It's wild that they taste identical to cheesecake. It really is. Crystal, correct. Single batches, 4 eggs, a cup of chocolate, and a cup of yogurt. Correct. Thanks for the joy bean, Amanda. So, Dawn, here's the thing with the peanut butter Reese cup one. I did that one last week. If you do that one, you've got to up your yogurt because the peanut butter, as it cooks, dries it out. So you got to add more yogurt to compensate for the dry out. I would say about 1/4 to 1/2 cup more yogurt. Because I did that one last week. Look, Rue tore this thing up. Do you hear me? Now, Huxley, it's a texture thing for him. He's not going to do it. But, so you could substitute it, for the chocolate. If you don't do chocolate, girl, I'm trying to think what else you could use in place. Because that's where you pick up your sugar from in this one. That's where your sugar and your flavoring comes from. You could use those lilies, or the Nutella may work, but the Nutella there again may dry out too. I don't know. Vicky, thank you for the sparks. Love you, mean it. I appreciate you. Because the Nutella is going to be kind of like peanut butter. Fudge would work. But there it goes back to chocolate. The white chocolate one turned out pretty decent. It was kind of bland. But it was still decent. Butterscotch chips would work. Caramel chips would probably work. You know what I mean? You could like swirl a jam in it. Like a strawberry jam or a cherry jam. And swirl that into it. I'm sure you could, Desiree. You just got to remember, there again, that's where you're adding your sugar intake from. So if you're gonna do if you don't want the sugar, make sure you do a sugar-free one. Does that make sense? I'm using vanilla Greek yogurt. Emma, I'm telling you, girl, we'll add pounds to your hips while you sleep in this live. You be sleeping and you wake up with a big old badonkadonk. Kent, thanks for the join. Welcome, welcome. We did get a dusting of snow. It didn't really accumulate all that much. And by the time it started to kind of accumulate, the temperature changed and it kind of crossed over and melted and was more like a rainy snow. So we just it's just wet and cold outside. It's below 20 degrees here currently. So, what's up? How you doing, baby? It's so good to see you. These are my chocolate cheesecakes getting ready to go into the air fryer. I've already mixed those down, or up, or down, or in, or whatever. Hey, Michaela. How are you, love? Thanks for joining. Ain't it, Jeannie? Mm-hmm. Deborah, I want them temperatures. I'm ready for spring. Dawn, thank you for the gift. Hey, Shonda. Yo, Deke, how are you, love? Look, Deke, this one is the cookies and cream, which is the Oreo, basically. So we about to see how this one tastes. It's the cookies and cream candy bar. Baby. Oh, keep that snow into Indiana. Look, I don't want no more snow. I'm done with the snow. I don't want to see no more snow. Not this year. Thanks, Megan, for the sparks. Honey, I am ready for I am so ready for some flip-flops and sunshine. Oh, baby. Cheesecake! Cookies and cream cheesecake from the air fryer. OMG. This is going to be so good. Do you hear me? MG. This is going to be so good. Do you hear me? Oh, yum. But that's it right there to chill. Or to cool. That is going to be so good. I cannot wait. Alright. Now, I'm going to get these set up. This is my chocolate one. So, let me turn around so you can see me put these in so you understand what I'm doing here. Alright. Here's my little air fryer. My little vats still have water in them. Yes, they still have water in them. Alright. Now we're going to pop these in. So these little white ramekins, I can get 3 of those across the back of this. And the Crocs are going to have to go in separate. So I can do all 4 of the little white ones and the clear one in there for round 1. 300 degrees is where we want to be. So, go to my little setting over here. Change my temperature down to 300 degrees. And change my time. I'm going to check these at the 30-minute mark. Because they're small individuals, I might be okay at 30 minutes. There she goes. Cut the fan up to 7.2. There we go. So this is an air fryer and convection oven all in one. This is by Elite Gourmet is who it's by. Somebody give me this one. So Look, April, it's a good thing I got a backup Frigidaire. So now those will do their thing. And while those do their thing, I just gotta hang out. Now, this one, it's got to cool. There ain't nothing I can do with it for right now. She's just got to cool. But that's the cookies and cream one. So, I'm excited. Hey girl, hey! So if you have the pull-out bucket type one, stick you up, like there's a little screen tray in the bottom of that one you should be able to lift up to put some water in the bottom, put your screen tray back down over it, and set your container on top of that to do it. What's up, loves? Oh, look, I will make a video again of cutting into the cheesecake. Yes. Robin, I could crank the oven up and put those in the oven, but if I crank that oven up, it's like going to heat it up. It's already warm in my house because I didn't want it to get cold in here. So it's already warm in here because I've had the front fireplace on. It'll really heat it up fast. And then I'll have to cut my air conditioner on to cool it down, so I'm not trying to do that tonight. That is the one disadvantage to being in a tiny home. Once you heat the oven up, it heats the whole house up. Not a bad thing either, though. It has its advantages. And we have propane stove. So if we lose power, we can still cook on the propane, you know? Linda, there's not much that I can't cook in that air fryer. I've done pizza in it. I do salmon in it. I do chicken in it. I do casseroles in it. I'm doing cheesecakes in them. What's up? We started live tonight at about 9:15-ish, somewhere around in there. The fritters, I do my fritters in there, yep. Sassy Bulldogs, love you, mean it. I appreciate you. Hey, Dion, how's it going? Ooh, steak in the air fryer is fantastic. I'll tell you what I'm going to make tomorrow in the air fryer. Going. Ooh, steak in the air fryer is fantastic. I'll tell you what I'm going to make tomorrow in the air fryer. Y'all ever heard of country ribs? These are country style ribs. It's pork. There's no bone. They're cut, you know. So I've got these, and I got 2 packs of them. So that means that there are 12 little riblets, basically. And I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna season them up and do these in the air fryer, and then coat them down in barbecue sauce once the seasoning is cooked into them, and then let them kind of bake off with the barbecue sauce on them, and use that as our main dish for tomorrow. I love those things. Those are good. And I'll tell you why. I love ribs, but the thing about ribs are, if you don't cook the ribs properly, they're tough, and it hurts my teeth to get them off the bone. I don't like, unless it's falling off the bone, I'm really not interested in a rib. Not only that, sometimes you get ribs and there's not much meat. It's more bone and gristle and fat than there is meat. So buying these, I know I got meat to my rib. You know what I mean? Those are perfect for jambalaya. So April, me too. Apple cider vinegar or some malt vinegar to it. Fantastic. Vinegar with any meat when you're cooking it. If you add a little vinegar to your meat or your sauce base for your meat, it keeps it from drying out. Matt Sanders meatloaf. So meatloaf, my meatloaf recipe is in volume 1 of my cookbook, and I do that in my air fryer too. Now that I've got one big enough I can cook it in. Hey girl, hey! Lima beans and sausage in the crock pot. Yes, honey. Whenever I put my beans in the crock pot, I keep me a ham hock on hand. Throw me 1 or 2 of them ham hocks in there. Oh. Hey girl, hey! So whenever I do my salmon in the air fryer, I coat it over with olive oil. I put my desired seasonings on there. Depends on what I'm using at that point in time. Right now, I'm hooked on that blackened seasoning. I love this stuff. It's really good. I do that. The cilantro lime seasoning from Adobo. And then I put minced garlic and capers over the top of it. Drizzle some lemon and lime juice and pop them in the air fryer. And I normally do those on, let's see. We cook those at 325 degrees, and we do those for about 18 minutes if you're going to eat it right then. 14 to 17 minutes if you're going to do it for the next day, depending on how thick that steak is. Capers are pickled flower brines. Pickled flower buds. Brined flower buds. They're like little salty olives, basically. Little Mama, yes. Talking about when the trolls show up and try to cause us problems in the room, we break out the troll spray and say, "Troll be gone," and we spray the room, and then we bring Kleenex Kelly out, and she gives them a tissue for their issue and a little bit of side eye, and sends them on the way. Bye, 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 bye. That's what she's here for. Troll spray tumblers available at hotmessfommy.com. Kleenex Kelly tumblers and coffee mugs available at hotmessfommy.com. And look, Kleenex Kelly got interchangeable background colors. You can pick a new background color for each one of your cups or mugs or tumblers. I like olive oil for myself. Now, I will use the avocado oil, but I prefer the olive oil. Hey girl, hey! All of my cookbooks are available with my mugs, tumblers, and all at hotmessfommy.com. And I do sign every copy of every cookbook that leaves here. So, if you want your coffee mugs or tumblers signed, I can sign those, but you have to notate in your order you want that done. And you have to remember that I do sign it with a paint marker, so it will eventually wash off. Sassy Bulldogs. I have 4 volumes of my cookbook currently available. You could do them in a box set where you get all 4 plus 2 coffee mugs at random. Or you can buy them individually. Same thing with the coffee mugs. You can buy them individually or you can buy them in box sets. And I have 15 different designs of coffee mug available. Oh, thank you, Sassy Bulldogs. KU for life, thank you for joining. Alright, let me look and see where these have got like 20. We ain't gonna make it through these. So I do design the coffee mugs. I have a couple. I have a couple of people that I work with to help me with my designs because I'm not very like tech savvy, computer savvy, all that. But I give a breakdown of what I want, and they help me put it together. Hey, Pam in Indiana, how are you, love? Hey, girl, hey. What's up? Sheila in Indiana, too. Wow. We rolling in with the Indiana peeps tonight. Right here, baby. Right here. Jess in Indiana, too. Hey, Anastasia. Tattoo Crazies in Indiana. Ann S., how are you, love? Janie Ayers, how are you, love? Hey, Monica. Georgia in the house. Colorado, West Virginia. Look, Big Mama, this mug is disappearing. So, once my current stock, I don't even remember how many's left, are gone, I won't have any more. This is my very first coffee mug that I designed. Hey, Johnny in Illinois. So, this one is disappearing. I'm having issues getting the red the red interior, red handled, like I used to. Now you're having to buy like the full rainbow set, and then you only get one, of course, of each color. So I'm looking for other options, but as of right now, I'll be discontinuing that one. So if you want it, make sure you get it while I got it. Hey, girl, hey! Kathy in Hancock, Maryland. I mean, you know, Big Mama, just in case. Hey, Sean. Hey, Amy in Ohio. The weather here is just cold. Like, the rain and stuff stopped, but it's just cold now. What's up? All right, my little bladder is saying no. Hang tight. And then we go wind it down. Hang tight.
Keeping you company, spending the night with you, helping you to relax and keeping you company, spending the night with you, helping you to relax and unwind as you ease into that peaceful state. All frustrations of the day. That aside, and relax with your
Hey, girl, hey. Weirton, West Virginia. Holly, I hope y'all are safe up there. I know there were a lot in Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky. Just had mudslide. Frida, stay safe, love bug. I was just about to say that. In Tennessee, that we're facing all this floods and all that too. So y'all please be safe. They're about halfway through. We're in Lenore, North Carolina. Now, we're in Lenore, but we're northern Lenore, so we're closer to Blowing Rock than we are Lenore. Hey, Doc in Alabama. How's it going? Oh, Libby Dawson. Welcome, welcome, love. Oh, Molly. Holly Malloy. Good to hear. Stay warm, Doc. Yas, honey. She said, I got my dessert cookbook. Amanda said, I got it. Hold up. Wait a minute. We got, Kissy, we got a little bit of the snow, but it turned over to rain and by lunchtime. Just cold and rainy. Hey, Sheila. Thanks for being here. Cara in Liberal, Kansas. How's it going? Hey, Sally in Northern California. How are you, love? So, I got my last little batch, well, not my last, my next to last batch of cheesecakes going now. They've still got about 15 minutes, so they're gonna be a few minutes before they're done. Probably what we'll do is I will stay live until this batch finishes so you can see the first batch of the chocolate ones done, and then I'll end out and I'll let the others finish while I clean up and get my shower and all that stuff. Enough to cancel school again tomorrow, girl. Bye. Too low, thank you, thank you. Hello in Michigan. How's it going, Stephanie? Thanks for being here. Linda, yes, we're up near Blowing Rock. Stay salty. Hey, love bug. Welcome, welcome. Let's do it, baby. Look, you want to do some plant clippings this spring? We should send each other plant clippings. I'm all about some plant clippings. Steelman USA, welcome, welcome. Hey, Vicky in California. Stay salty. Shoot me an email, hotmessfami@gmail.com. And look, no joke, like I'll send you a couple clippings and we'll be clipping pals. uh-huh. I am here for it, baby. I transformed my little golf cart garage into a makeshift greenhouse for the winter to house all my plants. So I could pull them down in springtime. And I almost, last week when it was nice and warm for a couple days, I almost pulled them all out. And I am so glad I didn't. So glad I didn't. I would have lost all those plants the past couple days. Or panic trying to get them all back into the greenhouse. Brandy, you talking about yesterday when I went to Walmart? Look, I seriously was considering those Monsteras. And I was like, you know what? Do I really need to spend that money on those Monsteras, or do I need to put that towards something else that we need? So I put it towards something else that we needed. The lipstick plants are doing good. Hopefully, I've got them in one pot together. So I'm hoping that this round of fertilizer that I've kicked into them will give them a boost. And this nice spring weather that I know is coming up is going to do it some wonders. All of my bulbs and seedlings that I planted right after the storm in September came through. Oh, Monica, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. All of my little bulbs and stuff have started to spurt out the ground in my flower beds. So I got to get my shredded mulch and all that down so that way it I don't have to try to do that after they've all come up out the ground. Oh, Sheila, thanks for joining tonight. Have a great evening, love. So we were expected to get 2 to 5 inches of snow, but we may have gotten that, but it melted really fast. So I'm not mad at it. I love sunflowers. Love, love, love sunflowers. I got some of the colored sunflowers this year from the Wally World in the packs. I want to go look at my temperature. I want to see what it's like outside, what the temperature is outside. See, there's some of my plants back there. That one right there, that's my peace lily. That's the one from, it's from when my dad passed away. That was from his funeral in 2006. When I got it, it only had 4 leaves on it, and it was just three little stubs with 4 leaves. That's all it was. And now it's all of that. So, let me see what my temp says out the window. The window here. We're holding it like 19, 20 degrees-ish. Kind of in that 20 degree mark. So Debbie, yes, when he starts his little schooling, we will have to take him down to school and then go back to pick him up. So it's going to be like an hour drive down to take him down there, and then an hour drive back home, and then an hour drive down to go pick him up, and an hour drive back. So it is what it is. It is what it is. 23 in Wendell. Ooh, girl. It's chilly. I bet the mint chocolate chip would be good. You know what else I got to thinking about? Remember the Andes chocolates? I bet those would do really good too. So Huxley will start first. He's my oldest. Fami, father and mommy all in one. Fami. I bet the cherries Andes. Oh, yes. Those would be really good. I'm hitting likes on the screen, FYI. I'm trying to help send the likes out. Ariana. Yes, I've had the ones from there, and they do taste exactly like them. So, Huxley has to have additional help that I am unable to give him. So, he's going to have to go to some public schooling in order to get all the help that he needs. Because he needs speech therapy, and he needs PT and OT, and so those are things that I cannot provide. So, in order for him to get what he needs, there's no option but for him to go to public school. Because I'm not having any luck with any type of private facility for care or for help. I've tried for 1.5 years with no assistance and not getting anywhere. Just being told I'm being put on a waiting list, and that's the gist of it. So I'm done with waiting lists. I got to do what I got to do to get my baby the help he needs. You know what I mean? So, Lisa Ann, I don't see why not. I mean, Greek yogurt is Greek yogurt. It don't matter. I mean, it's just a different flavor. You know what I mean? So you could technically use that with the eggs and then like a white chocolate bar and have like a strawberry cheesecake, basically. Would be my thought. Augustos, thanks for joining. Pam, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. As long as we're getting the help that we need, I'm here for it. Whatever it takes. And that's what I told the lady on the phone yesterday, or day before yesterday, whenever it was that I talked to her originally. I was like, look, I've just been trying for like 1.5 years, going on 2 years to get him the help that he needs, and I'm not had any progress. So we want to do whatever it takes. Please help me. You know? Hey girl, hey! By all means, we don't want him struggling. You know what I mean? Ooh, these look so good. These are the chocolate ones. You want to see them? Let me see if I can do this gracefully. Chocolate cheesecakes. Yummy, yummy. To the tummy, tummy. Oh, Angie. I love you, mean it. I appreciate you. I'm telling you, they gonna be good. So good. Ricky, hey girl, hey. So now, I will tell you, Jeffrey and Stacy, I'm the same way. Does it mean that I'm not going to be nervous with him going? Yes, I'm going to be nervous. But where he is going to is actually a child development center. So it's not a full-fledged school. There's not going to be a whole bunch of people there. It becomes more of a one-on-one situation or a 2 to 3 on 1 situation instead of just a classroom with 30 kids and one teacher, or a teacher and an assistant teacher. So that's going to make a world of difference as well. Kathy, they are fantastic. Now making these this way, this will be my batch that I start like, okay, neighbor, here you go. Try this. Pick your flavor. Let me know when you want one baked for you. Here's the price. This is what it's going to cost you. So this is a cookies and cream, and it's still hot. It's still hot. That's a cookies and cream cheesecake back there. And then I've got extra creamy symphony chocolate bar cheesecake in the air fryer now. Kathleen France, bless your heart. You're a blessing. Kathleen France, bless your heart. You're a blessing. Brindy, in that one, it's the Greek yogurt, the eggs, and the cookies and cream bar. And then I use the Symphony extra creamy chocolate bar for the chocolate ones. Scrumdiddlyumptious. Scrumpdiddlyumptious, baby. Teresa, thanks for the follow. If you hear your family, welcome to the family. Come on, guys. Tap the screen. Share the live. Don't give up on me. Don't go to sleep on me. Come on, guys. We can do it. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Kathy. Today was a good day. We had a pretty decent day. No major problems. That's a good day. So see, Donna, that would be my problem. I would be like, come over here. You can sit beside me, and I will pat your back, or I'll give you a hug, and we'll read a book or something. Yes, this is a home of love, light, and positivity. We don't do no negativity, boo-boo face here. Keep that to yourself. Wendy, thank you for the rose, love. Yeah, unless you're rude, because Lord knows what she up there saying. Yes, she's still up. I'm telling you, that child, she will stay up. She is my one that is the true night owl. She is like up until the morning comes. You know what I mean? And she got to be. So, happy, yes. It seems that way. She's 2.5. She's 2.5. Lord, no, it's not cold up there. That is one of the warmest places of the house. Since heat rises, it gets hot back there. So I normally actually have to have her little fan or little window unit going to kind of keep it at a decent temperature back there. Oh, Tanya, prayer hugs and loves for your dad, babes. All right. You ready? Here come the chocolate ones. Here come the chocolate ones. I want to turn so you can see it. All right. We're about to pull these chocolate ones out of the air fryer.
This President's Day, upgrade the look of your home without breaking your budget. Save up to 50% on new windows now at Blinds.com. The #1 online retailer of custom window treatments.
So, there's the first two. Now I've got to pull this closer to me so I can get these out back here without burning myself. Gracefully and grandly. There we go. Little personal cheesecakes. Little personal chocolate cheesecakes. Now those have got to cool down. And while those cool down, I'm going to refill my little vats with water and put the last batch in there. And those will run for a few. I just want to make sure my water vats stay with plenty of water in them. All right. Water filled back up. And we're going to go in with the last 3. So these are the ones I have set up in the little crocks. And then turn this one like this. I'm going to push that back in. Set my temperature back to 300 degrees. Set my time at 30 minutes. Because these are smaller vats. And hit start. And I cut my fan up to the double setting. There we go. That's the last batch. So they'll finish up in 30 minutes. And that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. So now they'll cool. And once they have cooled, I will take them and pop them in the refrigerator. And once they chill overnight, they're ready to eat tomorrow. So that's the cookies and cream. And I just took the chocolate out. There you go. I love you. I mean it. So look, we'll be live again tomorrow night. I'm going to sing you a couple songs before we get out of here. We'll be live again tomorrow night. And I will be cooking again tomorrow night. Because I'm going to do my little ribby things. You know what I mean? And then during the day, I'll get you some videos. Hopefully, my other videos will let me post. I finally got one to post tonight, but I don't know. And like I said earlier, don't forget the other ones post to the tube each night at 6. So, all right. Before we get out of here, how about a little bit of Alexa, stop. Some thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Now look, tomorrow night when we come back live, since we're going to be cooking a big old meal, I'd like to bring back a big old prize for top gifter. So y'all going to be prepared for tomorrow night. We're going to do something big, all right? So, good night, sweethearts. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweethearts. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, sweethearts. Good night. I love you. I mean it. I will see you tomorrow. Y'all have a great evening. Stay warm tonight. Stay dry. Stay safe.